Good morning, my moonbeams, and happy for Portal. I hope you all are doing well. Okay, there's a lot coming up on my meditation this morning. First, I was feeling like a lot of pink energy, which is really fitting, right? It's like divine feminine, fully coming into her own. We just had the pink full moon on the 1st. So divine feminine, and this is kind of coming a little bit from the last reading too, but really eradicating all of those deep, dark parts of her, right? Kalima, Hecate, all of that dark energy that must come up. It must come from the depths of suppression in order to release, right? You can't just keep suppressing it. It has to come up somehow, some way. I'm seeing a volcano. It's like finally, and to tie into the last reading a little bit, it was like that final clearing, and now just all this beautiful pink energy is flowing here. It's really, really beautiful. I'm hearing that song actually by Chapel Roan, Pink Pony Club. It's giving that energy of really leaning into a rebellious side, and it was an experience that had to be experienced in order to fully understand those you were going to help on your journey, right? And that is so powerful. It's a lot of times when we're helping people, if we haven't been through what they've been through, they're like, how can you help me, right? And it's also bringing me back to this movie, and this one comes up so much, where Mary Magdalene with Joaquin Phoenix and Rooney Mara, and she's telling him, I want to follow you, and he's like, this is a very dark path, and she's like, I don't care, right? It can be a very, very dark path, right? But most importantly, not to let that drown you. And I think where all this pink energy is coming from, this like cloud energy, like pink cloud is coming up, where you have such a full understanding of that now, and how that's your purpose, and that's how you help people, right? And so that makes it so much easier not to drown out in those negative energies, or those energies you have to take on to help others heal. And I'm just hearing generational curse breaker. So a lot of these things too, you had to take on to help you with forgiveness. So let's say there's certain things you went through in your childhood, from your parents, or things like resentments you were holding on to that really needed to come to the surface and be let out, maybe in ways that you were the judge, right? Or you judged. Okay, so it's kind of the way karma works, right? We will become what we judge, so that we can have compassion and love towards those that we judged, rather than anger and resentment and all of those dark negative energies that just need to go away. I'm also seeing a book. It's like a poem book written by Megan Fox, I believe. It's like red and white, and poisonous boys are pretty. from what I understand is this is talking about of like all the pain in her past relationships, and this was kind of her medium on how to like get that out, which was can be painful, right? For for those that she experienced relationships with, the way that came out, but it was a positive medium for her. It was a way for her to get out all that pain so that she can release it, right? And that is so positive. That's really, really positive for people to do. So maybe there's an aspect of needing to journal here, needing therapy. You can't always trust people to just talk to them about your life. You don't want that to turn around in a bad way, someone to use it against you or to like get angry at you for some reason. And not everyone has the capacity to take on, you know, your pain. So to just be very mindful of that and find a place where you can put all of that, right? Because suppression of emotions like that can lead or breed disease. Now I'm hearing that song by Paramore, You Are the Only Exception. This could be tied to a love situation of some sense. That could be a very significant song on your journey here. And also seeing rose quartz, which is really good for the heart chakra if you want to wear it around your neck. Get a good quality rose quartz. I know you can find good quality stuff on Etsy. I think I've heard a lot of good things about Otter Spirit. I don't have any of their crystal bracelets, but I've heard good things. Okay, so let's start out with, I was really called to start out with Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell, to lead with this pink theme and rose quartz and this pink energy and the pink moon and all things pink coming out. Pink could be your favorite color. Or you could just feel most in your feminine when you're wearing pink. So if you're trying to balance your feminine here, wear pink, right? Wear a lot of pink. Just start wearing pink. All right. I just heard someone go, ugh. So maybe pink isn't your favorite color and you are more in your masculine energy, but you really want to tune into the softer side of the feminine. Maybe wear light pink that's closer to white. The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Beautiful. To go with the energy of the generational curse breaker, right? And something you've been going through for lifetimes, right? I just heard your hearts had to break over and over again. Tying to the strength of your heart, right? Your heart's strong. Now when someone hurts you, you can recognize it has nothing to do with you, right? Absolutely nothing to do with you. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself, right? That ties right into becoming your feminine side, leaning into that feminine side, your receptive side. And I like the way those came out. You are the only exception. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. Some of you could still be slightly releasing these dark things. Inner temple devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Beautiful. I love when Spirit aligns the cards with a message. Really listening to your heart at this time in your life. Possibly have done a lot of not that, right? Because of people's opinions, because of guilt or shame surrounding societal expectations. But it's like no more. I'm listening to my heart at this time in my life, and that's the best thing I can do, right? Is honor my own heart. Yes, we are gonna dig into a love portion. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. My cat Rooster just ran across the table. I don't like to have my fur babies in here when I'm doing readings because they will just be all over the place, but I'm just gonna let it happen. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? What is it trying to let you go of, make you let go of? What is it trying to help you start? Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. I just heard everything is in motion. Beautiful. All right, let's dig a little deeper. What is this feminine's journey, Spirit? What is this feminine's journey? We have Alan Cohen. Personal growth is not a matter of learning new information, but unlearning old habits. Beautiful. And like I said, old habits that you may have taken on, you know, in order to lean in to the majority of the world, right? So that you can truly be a leader in pushing people in the right direction. Jamie Anderson, grief, I've learned, is really just love. It's all the love you want to give but cannot. Hermit, introspection, guidance, solitude, inner truth, wisdom, detachment, discovery, and understanding. Look at all this pink energy still here. Corinthians 4:18. We fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. Since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is internal. And I was getting this message actually really strong on my walk, that what we see here in the physical is just projection. It does not define anybody, right? To our core and to our internal essence, we are all one. We are all one ball of energy. We are all pure love, right? But we come here to experience different things on purpose. It's divine order, divine plan. Okay, so to remember that. Divine intervention. A higher power is stepping in to help you on your path. Ancestral and angelic help. Whew, I just got a heavy energy of someone just being really tired. Maybe having a breakdown in that sense. Just saying, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. It was like maybe a breaking point or a tower of some sort before this breakthrough. Heart chakra, thank you, Spirit. Center of love, compassion, and kindness. Difficulties in emotion, relationships, and connection. I'm getting a sense this journey was dark. You know, you're a person that just loves everybody, and you don't have to love people romantically. Like, there's so many people in this world that have like never heard I love you, you know, and people take that so literally. It's like, you know, I know for me, like, I'm the type of person that tells everyone I love them, and always have and always will. And that's something that's never going to change about me. And as you go through this darkness journey, or the darkness that you have to tap into, that can wither away, right? That true pure love, like your heart, where you just love and care about everyone and you want the best for everyone, that can be chipped at through this journey, right? And is that a test from the universe? Most likely, absolutely, right? Is your heart going to turn to stone because of the jabs or the pain that people throw at you? Or are you going to recognize that that's a projection of that person's own pain, and you're going to move on and continue to love everyone no matter what, right? Solar plexus, personal power. That ties right into that, right? Because by letting people not let you be that beacon of love, you give away your personal power or your inner sovereignty. And you're not doing that anymore, right? Uranus, change. I just saw rebellion. Change, innovation, rebellion, invention, unpredictability, sudden shifts, and freedom. Exactly what we've been talking about. Aquarius energy here. Everything we've been talking about, right? Sudden shift, a tower moment. It was time, I just heard. Whew, very beautiful and intense energy. Okay, let's dig into some love energy here. What does this mean for this feminines? Oh, there's a card already flipped up here. Page of Wands. What does this mean for the feminine's love life? Let's get the tarot on this. Ooh. Okay, a little too much. We got the Hermit again. We got Judgment. Wow. Hermit, Judgment, 10 of Wands. So this is really tied to releasing burden, you know, that pain, like I said, of the past when it came to relationships. We have 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. So it's definitely some type of divine partnership, right? But something had to be let go of here. The Ace of Pentacles. New beginning in, I'm just getting power couple energy here, right? Meant to work together in some way as well. 3 of Cups. This is a cause for celebration. It's really gonna breed your creativity, right? And ooh, the Hierophant, a spiritual teacher of some sort. I'm getting very strongly though that this may come, I don't really want to say under a mask, but you may present in a more conventional way in order to attract more followers. Does that make sense? So like even with like the spiritual community and like tarot and stuff like that, that can still be like pretty taboo. There's still a significant portion of the population that believes this is woo-woo or witchery or whatever. So I'm seeing that in order to resonate with a larger population, this is going to come under the guise of something more conventional. Beautiful. All right, let's get some messages from your person. This is feeling very twin flamey, so I think I'm gonna pull out one of my twin flame love message decks. Okay. Daydream. I often fantasize about you, daydream about you every day. I can't get you off my mind. I always wonder what you are doing and how you are feeling. Meet me in your dreams tonight so we can start making our future together in reality. I want to build a strong, solid foundation. Illusion. I may be quite right now. I may not be quite right now, but you are always on my mind. Remember that a separation is an illusion. And also that really ties into not feeling separated yourself, right? Within. Thinking. I am thinking about you at this moment. Thoughts of you never leave my mind, no matter where I go. The songs I am hearing remind me of you. It makes me more vulnerable, and I think about you more often. Someone needs to listen to that song, You Are My Only Exception. It's speaking of someone being very what's the word? Like, very closed off to love, believing love never lasts. There's a lyric there about that. Transparency, you see right through me. You see the real me. That's why I can't hide anything from you, and I struggle sometimes to look you in the eyes. You see right into my soul, and that makes me more vulnerable. So this is definitely a connection where you've seen each other in the physical, right? Used to have some type of connection for sure. But that's a fear of theirs, right? But what they don't understand is that connection energetically is so strong. Like, you have seen all of them, you feel all of who they are, and you still love them no matter what, right? Sleepless. Anxiety keeps me awake at night. My life has changed since I met you. I am trying to figure out what this all means. I don't want to lose you. The thought of you not being with me really keeps me up at night. They've never felt this way. You are the only exception, right? So this has been very difficult for them to wrap their head around. Hopeful. I know we will be together again. I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I know I am asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I acted so immaturely. It's just a wounded divine masculine, right? Signs. 222 just came up. You could have been seeing that a lot this week. I am reminded of you constantly. I have been seeing so many signs and synchronicities that remind me of you. It's made me feel certain that you are the one for me and that we have a brighter future. Also, 920. Okay, we had Taurus, Cancer, lots of Cancer, Sagittarius here. Virgo. Time apart. This time apart is giving both of us an opportunity to work on ourselves and be the best version. Hence the eradication of all the dark bits, right? It's not like they're not there. It's not like they won't ever be a part of you because it's something you experienced. But it's the awareness and the recognition now of who I've been and who I want to be. I don't want you to see me like this. I am protecting you from my dark shadow side. You both have been going through this separately. Intensity. Our connection is so intense, and that sometimes scares me. My feelings for you overwhelmed me sometimes. Please reassure me by taking things slowly and patiently. This will help me feel comfortable with the changes that are happening. I'm getting for some of you that you may be in recent communication again, maybe since about January of this year. It's been very slow communication, right? But this is very important for this masculine. Is coming really strong here to just keep it light and airy here and just really get to know each other. I just got the chills. I love you. That's beautiful. My love for you is infinite. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond the space of time. Close your eyes and reach into the infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you in my heart is nothing compared. Some of these are written so terribly, but remember always, my love, that I love you. Sorry. I'm sorry for the pain that I have caused you. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me most. I wanted to be there to comfort you, but I was afraid of letting you down. I'm getting that song. Let me down slowly. Communication. I need to talk to you and feel close to you. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Your response will encourage me greatly and I will be waiting to hear back from you. I'm just hearing too, like, not to play games here in like the communication game, like, oh, you took a week to respond to me, so I'm going to take a week to respond to you. Like, there's a reason this masculine is still moving in this way, and it's like you are the one that is meant to like heal this masculine in that sense. They're trying to develop trust in their own weird way. I'm hearing. They're trying to develop trust in their own weird way. So just what's most important here is just to be who you truly are. Don't try to be someone you're not in these communications, right? Just do exactly what you would do. All right, I actually really... Let's get a Rumi oracle to end this, and I will read from the book because I just love Rumi so much. I wish the cards were a little smaller because I have tiny little hands and these are so hard to shuffle. Oh. Ooh. The Lover and the Beloved and Whirling Goddess. 30 and 35. All right, let's see. Those feel right. Okay. Feels very tied to the divine feminine energy here. Lose your head. Not a single thread that has a head can go through the eye of a needle. That feels so relevant in what I'm saying. Losing yourself, leaning into that rebellious side, letting all the darkness come to light. Come, my love, are you dizzy yet? If you can still find your feet, then that is okay with me. But if you can still find your head, then I will take issue. There is a great dance, but it cannot be danced with choreographed steps. No, this great dance demands a response rather than an initiation, a reaction rather than a direction. So let us dissemble and lose our heads to the great music. The rhythm held steady in our beating hearts. Our feet shall be moving whilst our minds, inadequate to the task, take the night off. Okay, this isn't logical. You lose yourself. What are you losing yourself in? What do you need to lose yourself in to fully understand it? Right? There is somewhere you are meant to be. It is here, now, and in the moment. There is a gift right under your nose, and the fragrant wine in your glass, gleaming red as the most precious rubies. To be here now, you must pass through the keyhole. But your head will tell you this is not possible unless the door is unlocked, even though your body is passing through the keyhole of that unlocked door into the endless world beyond. It's time, right? Okay, let's get a little bit of the Lover and the Beloved, and I will close this reading out. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. It is not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me. I want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab a hold of you, drawing you into me and never letting you be a part of me again. This is so much more. This is really tied to this connection because this is what this masculine is feeling. Like they are just going to be sucked in and completely lose themselves in this connection. And that is so scary because they're very logical, right? They're very, very logical, and losing themselves like that or not having the control over something scares the living daylights out of them. There's so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care where you and I once were. You and I. You instead, we will be one, okay? Back to how we all are a source ball of energy, right? Will you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. This energy feels so, so intense. This is a very, very, very intense connection. And it's very clear here that this masculine has to let go, right? Has to let go of control and let it be. All right, my loves. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. I love you very much. I hope this resonated. I hope it helps strengthen your intuition on what you're already knowing and feeling. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next reading.